Hey guys, I'm in communist China still, in Guangzhou, and I'm taking the subway to see the fake zombie doctor because I need to get a sick note for my job. Anyways, you can see here, there's still thousands upon thousands of reanimated corpses, all with the purpose of fooling foreigners like me that China is back to normal. But we all know that's not true. We all know that's a CCP lie because Western media has clearly said that all the numbers coming out of China are fake. So there's no way that only 80,000 people got the virus in China. There's no way that only about 4,000 people died. There's no way. Because I mean, the most brilliant leader in the world, Donald Trump, he managed the COVID crisis better than anyone. He literally said it would magically go away.
It's going to disappear. One day it's like a miracle. It will disappear.
But it didn't. It killed 300,000 people in America. So if it killed 300,000 people in America, the greatest country in the world, then it must have killed at least 5 billion people in China. Am I right? I mean, I think that's just logical sense.
China has reported a total of 95,851 coronavirus cases in a country of 1.4 billion people. In stark contrast, more than 19 million Americans have caught the virus, about 200 times China's count. 4,781, that's China's reported COVID-19 death toll, a tiny fraction of the more than 341,000 coronavirus deaths in the U.S.
Anyways, I'm gonna get on the subway with zombies right now. It's pretty weird, guys. Yeah, I have a little cough. Hope it's not COVID. I'm gonna go to the doctor. Guys, I find it really, really weird that China's still operating its subways. Even though basically 80% of the population here is dead, they're still putting on appearances by operating all their subways. And look at all these reanimated corpses. It's absolutely insane. And they're like pretending to like look on at their phones, and what's this guy doing? Pretending to shop? Pretending to watch movies. He's watching a zombie movie about a man picking up a phone. That must be, wow.
Communism!
Zombie movies and TV shows. It's crazy. I guess there must be like a zombie movie industry to appeal to the zombies. I think that's what it is. So it's really complicated here. It's really, really developed. And we might be seeing a divided world, maybe a world where, like in the West, where it's all free, normal people, and then in the East, it's all zombies. So this might be the beginning of a global shift of human development, evolution, maybe. So here I am, guys, reporting straight from the ground from communist China right now. On the ground reports for you guys. So here you can see the subway line's quite complicated, and they're still running all these lines, even though the majority of people in China are either dead or on respirators or buried alive.
There's a long history of medical intelligence, it's called in the United States. You know, they look at everything from satellites that could show you smoke coming from crematoriums. They have human sources in and outside China. They have intercepted signals intelligences where they could get a sense of the real numbers of incidences and deaths in China and what that means for the rest of the world.
You could see the CCP is still operating all of its systems. It's actually kind of amazing when you think about it, that they're able to do this. It must require a lot of AI technology, and a lot of people watching my videos have said that AI technology was most likely stolen from the US. So they're using the stolen AI technology from America and just using it here, guys, in Guangzhou, China. So there you go, guys. I'm just showing you live reports. So there you go. I'm around here right now, and one of the busiest stations And watch, yeah, so this is one of the busiest stations, guys, and right now you're about to witness the largest zombie subway crossing in the world. Look at this. Look at this, guys. You are witnessing a zombie commune right now. These are all reanimated corpses using AI technology to make them activate. You see, they're on their phones right now, and they're using phones to connect to their cerebral chips implanted into their reanimated brains. So it's very complicated, guys. Remember, these are not real human beings. These are all reanimated corpses. These people have all died from COVID-19. Okay, even that pretty girl right there. Yeah. And I don't know why they're wearing the masks. They're just pretending to be normal people that are afraid of the virus. It's very brilliant, guys. It's absolutely brilliant. They're not fooling me. They are not fooling me at all. Because I watch the Western media. I watch CNN, Sky News in Australia, YN in India. Indian news is the most truthful news in the world, actually. The Indian news is amazing. I mean, they've just been pumping out truth 24/7.
We at WION have been tracking the outbreak of the coronavirus across the world. We've brought you ground reports from Wuhan. But now the focus is on one question. Is the coronavirus a biological weapon? The question has been doing the rounds for a while now. It's been on our radars as well. The claim is that the coronavirus is a weapon made by China and that the virus leaked out of a laboratory. Let's begin with the claim. Its origins, British newspaper. The Daily Mail was among the first to report this story. There's a lab in Wuhan, according to reports, which is close to the animal market. The newspaper suggested the virus could have leaked from there. At the center of all these claims is the Wuhan National Biosafety Laboratory. It's a level 4 lab. It was built to study diseases like Ebola and SARS. It conducts research on deadly viruses, and it's barely 32 kilometers from the Hunan seafood market.
It's a truth factory in India right now. That's what it is. Because they have reports of like COVID coming out from labs and all this stuff, and they have amazing journalists over there. Okay, we're now arriving at one of the busiest stations, Zhujiang Xincheng. And it used to be a place with a lot of foreigners, and the American embassy is here. God bless America. So we're going to see a very busy station right now. But now this is after COVID, so it's going to be all fake, guys. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Even if you see a foreigner here, don't be fooled by that, guys. Don't let the CCP pull the zombie over your eyes, okay? This is literally the land of the commuting dead. I mean, I gotta be quiet, because if these zombies can smell that I have living flesh, they might come and bite me. So I gotta be really careful, guys. I gotta be really careful. And I'm trying to whisper right now, so I'm sorry if I'm not speaking loud. I don't want to arouse the zombies. Some of them are fast runners, right? You know, some of them you can see, they actually look like they're breathing. So I don't know, I think the AI technology has made them look, they even have fake subway attendants over here, and guys, bringing you live on the ground reports. This is the zombie apocalypse starting here in Guangzhou, China. This is where it started. So if this footage is found on my dead corpse, just know that new moves on January 4th, 2021, I'm the one that discovered it, okay? I'm not trying to be famous, but if I am famous, give me the credit. New moves, January 4th, 2021, I'm a hero. I mean, I'm just trying to bring you guys the news, all right?
Today, we're talking to Global's Sam Cooper. He's been following this closely, and we're going to talk to him about why China would do this and what the consequences would be if it turns out that they have been lying about the extent of the outbreak there.
But China, where the virus was first detected, now seems to be containing it rather well, with the caveat that experts question the reliability of that country's data. Experts question the reliability of that country's data. Then growing by 3.2% and another 4.9% in the following quarters, according to Chinese data. That's some question. According to Chinese data, that's some question.
and the world watched as it spread very quickly through Wuhan. And then as China took extreme measures like mandatory quarantines and travel bans and surveillance to contain the outbreak. And it seemed like these measures were working while the number of cases around the world kept going up. Last month, there was a lot of optimism that China had gotten through the worst of it. But over the last couple of weeks, there have been a lot of reports that suggest we may not actually have a full picture of what's been happening in China, that they've been downplaying the severity of the outbreak there since the beginning, and that they've actively been suppressing information that makes them look bad.